Hey folks, welcome back to Jerome Bee Farm and Homestead. So we were shooting a video here, feeding our hives and checking them some, and I got to this hive 26, and 26 I believe is one of our splits we did sometime in the year, and it's just not doing well. I lifted it, it is so light, it's unbelievable that there's even anything in there. But we've got brood up here in the top, so the bottom may be fairly empty, but we need to reduce this down. They've got no business having two 10 frames deeps here. I did have a frame feeder on it and had been feeding them. I think they're doing okay. They're just a small population. So we'll get in here and see what we find, and check out the queen, look at the brood pattern, and see what we think about her. And we just need to reduce this down. So let's get going. Sun's bearing down on me and it's hot. Okay, so we're just going to start going through these frames and see what we find here. So I got the 10th frame out here. It's freshly waxed and it's melting. It's that hot. So that's a empty frame. So that'll probably come out. And we've got nectar here, so that'll be a keep. Let me just pull this out. So this one's a keeper. Is that the right one? Yeah, we just looked at that. And we've got capped brood on here and open larva. Same thing on this side. So this is a good brood frame here, and here's our queen. There she is. She jumped sides on me. She is right there. So she's blue. So she's a 1-year-old. Let's see. We need to isolate her. So I'm going to pull this box off. Let me spot her again so she don't go down below on me. Yeah, so we got her here on this frame. So well, I'll just go through these real quick and see what we're going to keep. There's another brood frame. We'll keep that. So kind of a spotty pattern, but she's laying. This time of year you're not going to see, unless it's a new mated queen, big time brood pattern. So now we're getting back into the nectar. So I bet this is the last frame here. Yeah, a little bit of nectar there, so we'll keep that. And this one's empty. And these two are empty. They're not even drawn. So we'll get her back in here, put her brood frame right there. But we're going to do it over on the stand. We're not going to do it here because we don't want her to go down into that bottom box. And I spotted her there before I put it in. So we'll just pop that bottom box off and put over here. And we'll get the queen back on here. Let's get this bottom board out of here. And we don't need this reducer probably. So now we've got our queen back here on our main box, and we'll call out looks like 5 frames. Man, it is some kind of hot, let me tell you. Woo. So blank frame, we're just going to shake our bees off over in here. So this is empty and drawn. Gonna hang on to it. So anything I find with resources is what's going to go over there. And if I don't find resources, then we'll put our best looking frames over there. All these are empty. Little bit of pollen on this one. We'll shake these bees off. Set this here as a candidate. Same thing here, a little bit of pollen. This is empty, just barely a little bit of pollen on there. Yeah, this bottom didn't have anything going on downstairs. And empty. What's a pretty drawn out frame though. So we got 3 there. I'm going to put this on the outside. And these 2 frames that had a little bit of pollen in them, we'll put them right here. So we need 1 more right here. Stuff is in my way. Let's see, this one had some pollen. Not much. And go with this. Good looking frame. All right. We need to get the rest of the bees out of this box. So you don't want to leave any bees hanging out over there. Get them all back in there. And we got a bunch right here on both sides. So we'll just kind of do a clunker thing here. All right. So we'll get our feeder back on here. And these bees are not doing well. This queen has not done well all year. Could be my fault, I don't know. We'll get some feed in here now. Okay, since this hive doesn't have a huge population, you don't want to fill up this whole top feeder. That'd take them a month to consume. Maybe not that long, maybe a week or 2. But another thing that happens with these type of top feeders, the little bitty ants get in here and they fall down in there and they die. And then it starts to ferment and get rancid. So you just don't want to put a lot in here that they're not going to consume. So that's probably enough. And I'll just put a little bit on this side. So these top feeders are good for volume. Getting a lot of volume into your hive. But you need the population that can handle it. And we'll stop right there. We want to get these any bees out of here that we can, because they will rot and make that sugar go bad. All right, beat it, beat it, beat it. Okay. Okay, so that's Hive 26. Hive 26, I think it's been problematic all year. I think this is the queen I said was on notice. She is laying better, but their population just isn't all that. At one time, I thought they were doing pretty good, and good enough to put a second deep on there apparently, but they couldn't handle it. So for whatever reason, who knows? So we'll let them go here. So this hive will be overwintering in a single deep, more than likely. So maybe they'll supersede that queen. It's getting too late to do that though, but we'll just see how it goes. So that's the end of the video. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already on your way out. We'll catch you on the next beekeeping video. Y'all take care.